Good morning. This is Pastor Jason of Kona Faith Center with a word for today. And the word for today is unbelief. Help my unbelief, Lord. The Father makes a really interesting statement to me. I believe, Lord, help my unbelief. The question I have is, how can you believe and not believe at the same time? I want to believe, but I'm not there yet. I understand that. I have hope, but I'm not thoroughly convinced yet. I understand that. I'm working through the process of coming to full belief. I understand that. I know you can, Lord, will you for me? I understand that. But from my current perspective, either you believe or you don't believe. Now, of course, this is not the majority opinion. Shock, surprise. The majority opinion says that all believers find themselves in this weird balance of belief, unbelief all at the same time. That sounds like James's double-mindedness to me. Of course, if you are double-minded, you are unstable and unable to receive anything from the Lord. So what is a Christian supposed to do? The disciples came and asked Jesus how come they couldn't drive out the demon. Jesus answered that they did not have faith. He said this kind of unbelief does not come out without prayer. Now, some translations add and fasting, which most of my commentators say was added after the fact. And that's why some translations don't have the and fasting part. I think there's a general misunderstanding about faith. I think we can have faith for one thing, but not for another. I think that faith requires a rhema word, a specific word for a specific circumstance. I think faith is a relationship with Jesus at its foundation. I think that we build that faith relationship, get that rhema word in our secret place prayer time. I think the way faith works is we're given a promise, and then we work through the faith process of hearing the promise, agreeing with the promise, speaking the promise, until we become fully persuaded or fully convinced or have faith for that promise, and that promise is a rhema word for us. Then there is the testing of our faith. Hey, the period of time between fully convinced, fully persuaded, and the manifestation of the promise. Now, word of faith doctrine is that once we're fully persuaded or fully convinced, we keep thanking and praising the Lord until manifestation. In a recent study on homologio, I found that homologio, saying the same thing as God, that homologio is translated with both the giving of thanks and praise in certain places. Now, Charles Capps taught that we are to continue to speak the promise until we see it. The problem with this kind of faith process is that we need to be in the process of faith, the process of growing our faith, speaking the promise, coming to the place that we're fully convinced, fully persuaded every day, which sounds just like God to me. Go to the holy ground and get the promise. Work it out on the battleground. Going back to the holy ground often. I love the word seek the Lord. That means to ask for frequent consultations with God. I love it. Frequent consultations with God on the holy ground. See, I think that God delights in helping us work through the faith process. In fact, I think he enjoys helping us work through the process more than actually manifesting the promise. Help my unbelief? Come to the holy ground. The word for today is unbelief. God bless. Check in tomorrow.